Twitter is now called X, UFO hearings, and Obama's dead chef, and quite a bit more on episode 65 of Two Jacks, One Scotch. Yeah, what is happening, everybody?
What it do? Wi-Fi.
What is y'all?
Putting ourselves in some more locations, so hopefully some other people see us. But yeah, trying to get us out there quite a bit more. Now, I think a little bit, just depending on what we're talking about, which I understand what Jack was saying is why we kept to Rumble. Trying not to get stuff taken down or whatever, depending on what we're talking about and stuff like that. But now that we've moved a little bit more pop culture, I think we can go into other areas now, which is cool.
Well, I mean, now we can say something about the election being erected, stolen shit. I don't know.
Like Chuck Schumer, he
American voters.
No, Chuck Schumer. What did he say? He incited the
Called it
erection.
the erection.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Trump incited the erection. I mean, insurrection.
An erection. We're like, I'm sure you did when you saw what was happening.
Yeah, they were like
we're going to finally get him.
Right. Inside of the erection, what are they talking about? Hello, people. Welcome to Two Jacks, One Scotch. Thank you, Scott, for that intro. I'm Captain Jack, and we have Jackie here as well. And boy,
fucking,
we've been at
Yeah, I apologize if you see my head down a lot. I'm making like 100 of these thingies, and then I'm going to turn it into a blanket.
Jackie's got some mad handwork going on.
She's for our listeners, she's making Jew caps, knitting Jew caps. I'm kidding, they're not Jew caps. They look like coasters made of knit, but they're going to become a quilt. Is that
a Jew cap?
Yes, it's going to become a quilt. My grandma gave me the pattern, and I'm making it into a blanket. And it's taking... Actually, it's not taking as long as other things, but it's just tedious.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking down, I am paying attention to you.
There we go. Oh, it's all good.
Yes.
So it's been hot.
It, so I had to show it off.
It's been hot, guys. Have you guys been hot? Is it hot where you guys?
Yeah,
it's hot everywhere now.
It's pretty hot here right now. It's been hot here all day. I think it's fucking like 90, or it was like 92. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Bless you guys. I've been in
108,
110 degree
weather. I was gonna say out in your area. Oh yeah. The only thing with mine, my area is really humid. So yeah, I get like really that sticky, wet, gross heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see behind me, I live in the fucking
the tropical.
Live in the Bahamas. The Bahamas of Indiana. It's crazy, man.
The Indian Bahamas.
I'm growing a watermelon in my backyard right now. Let me see if I can show it to you on my phone. I'm so proud of it. And I have some zucchinis growing too, and it's like my first time. But it's been so hot that they've died.
I like, dude, the last few years I gotten a lot more into zucchini. Like I like fried zucchini, like fries and shit.
Started my watermelon.
Nice. There you go. Look at that little thing.
Wee little guy. He's just starting.
He's he's 2 times bigger now.
That's
awesome. It's really cool seeing your stuff grow because I've had tomatoes growing like crazy now, Roma tomatoes, and we had a few Anaheim peppers grow already, but we've already cut those and they're pretty good. They're not too spicy, but they're pretty good.
Cool. My husband wants since we live in the Carolinas, like the Carolina Reaper. It's like that's the pepper.
That's right.
He's like, I want to grow one of those in the yard. I'm like, okay. And then he says he wants to grind it up and put it in our bug salt. So if he misses the bug, the dust from the ghost pepper will just kill him anyway. I was like, you're special.
That's pretty funny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The fucking fly starts crying like Jennifer Lawrence on Hot Ones.
He wants to do all that, and then I want to grow them to eat them. Like
that's what I was thinking. It's like if I grow them, who the fuck's gonna eat this? I'm not gonna eat this shit.
I will.
Way too spicy for my butthole.
Yeah,
and I don't eat things with my butthole. It's just that they come out just as spicy as they went in.
Maybe you should try it. I mean,
it's still gonna come out spicy the other way.
Yeah, though that's what I say too with hot sauce and peppers. It's the only shit you can say coming in hot and going out hot. Like either way,
yeah.
it's yeah.
Hot sauce, though, man. I put hot sauce on like everything.
Oh, I love it.
Let's see what's everyone talking about today. I wrote down a few topics. Twitter now being called X. No, I don't think there's too much to talk about that.
See, that's gonna be weird.
X now, that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be called X, and I think he has an idea for like an everything app.
Oh, that's right.
Platform
yeah.
And
payment plan, everything.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting, and like I was kind of saying yesterday, I think that also it could overtake Patreon if he does it right.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Because he's monetizing people, and like you can post videos there. We can be live on there right now if we wanted.
They have subscribe on there now.
Yep. But here's the thing: like anybody that's listening to this, if you want to end up doing that, which we want to try to do soon, one of the main things you have to do is have 500 followers and pay for the blue check mark. So that's But I'm already paying for the blue check mark to upload videos.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna start uploading full videos. So,
hell yeah.
That's
awesome, man. I don't think I'm going to be paying for it.
I'm the only reason why I'm doing it is to see if we can start monetizing there, because there is going to be so much easier than Patreon because it connects to this and everything. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
And now they're going to start paying people per the like and retweet and commenting.
Huh?
That's why to not monetize someone you don't like, instead of retweeting them, quote tweet them. Because that will not monetize it. That's what I was listening to on a space the other day.
That's kind of cool.
That's actually a big thing.
No shit.
Big plans for X.
Yeah, let's. We need to make it 2 Jacks on Scotch.
Yeah, I know we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So that's on the. I'll write that down for later. Save me a piece of that corn for later.
Yeah, and it's gonna be weird. I don't know what I'm gonna be saying because I'm still gonna be saying tweets. I'm still sending out a tweet.
Right? Yeah.
Sending this X out, bitch. Like, what the fuck is that?
I think you should say you're sending your exes to Texas, and like that's gonna be the new thing.
I know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's in Texas now.
Right.
So it makes sense.
True. Well, he came from California.
You got
so it'd be my ex.
I think I got something there.
Timestamp 740. All right, we need to do that, and then we'll post that. Tag Elon and be like, "Hey."
Sorry, I gotta put my sweatshirt on. It got cold in here.
All these exes are going to Texas.
Oh,
we need to tag that.
You're putting on a sweatshirt. What is that?
There you go. Think while it's still legal.
Yeah, I saw Rihanna wear it, so I had to buy it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I think a few people have it, but my buddy's at The Wrong Show. If anybody's listening, The Wrong Show on Twitch, go follow them there, and YouTube. But they're very libertarian, very freedom based, and everything else. Are really funny and cool. Play video games and drink and shit like that. But they just started putting out hats that were make Orwell fiction again. So if you go there, maybe buy that and whatever else, yeah, you guys will like them.
I like that.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It's 1984 up in this bitch.
Right. It will, for real. That's why I usually have that one background, that Google 1984.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So some other things that have been in the news are the UFO hearings. So aliens are real, or at least non-human subjects are.
Well,
the term we heard.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, non-human subjects. Like, didn't they put monkeys in space before? Like,
yeah.
Right,
See, so it could be octopus or squid. What is that?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's
squid
pretty.
Are intelligent.
Well, it's pretty vague. And dude, I would.
Right.
That's something that I would definitely think is very real. That squid are from a different planet or from outer space, because they're so weird compared to everything else here.
Creepy.
Yeah, their blood is like blue or some shit. No, green.
Oh, because they shoot out ink.
Yeah,
right?
well, that too. They're like,
well, yeah, they do with drinkers.
And I forget how like they have a crazy amount of hearts. It's like a bunch of.
Oh yeah, they have like 8 hearts or something like
yeah.
that. Hold
like
on.
they're very weird.
I gotta know now.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, squid. Anyways, it went from UFOs to squid. So they do have aircraft. There's aircraft and shit like that are not aircraft. But
That's what old boy was
craft,
saying.
Vehicle craft.
By the way,
well, here's the thing though too. Okay, go ahead.
You have
3 hearts?
retards?
3.
Oh,
3.
3 hearts. Okay. Here's the other thing though too is that the guy that was talking there, the whistleblower, he's talking on hearsay of I got told this, so we can only take it so far.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He never saw it with his own eyes. That's the other
that's
thing
true.
about it. But yeah.
I also saw a picture. I don't know how true it is or not of like people who were like sitting behind the witnesses and stuff, with kind of watching the hearing, and it was like 5 people from like the CIA, like James Clapper was there and stuff. So
James Clapper, that guy, man.
That
guy. What else did I hear about that? Well,
there was that one part where the guy was like,
yeah,
people have gotten murdered over this, and they're like,
I wonder why.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that was pretty wild.
Like, oh, well, I directed them to the proper authorities.
just a little bit of murder. Guys.
Like,
Can you elaborate?
I also kind of want to be like,
no, we need a skiff for that. I'll tell you later.
Right. And also, why are you asking this question? Is it because you think like man, that's pretty that's planting a little bomb in somebody's ear or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing, like, why is she asking this? Is there a lot of people who have reported that she does know of, you know?
Well, but I don't know. Jack, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, my fault. I totally did.
I was gonna say the skiff part. That there's a lot of stuff that you cannot be saying, and there's was I'll tell you in a skiff later.
Yeah, that skiff shit is bullshit. And for anyone that doesn't know what that is, that's a secret like room basically, where you get clearance to go in, where it has absolutely no taps, no anything that you can talk about stuff.
But also, saying that answer means yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Because if it's not no, anything but no is obviously got to be a yes in my book.
Yeah. Very
for
true.
Absoluteness. Like, is there aliens? I'm gonna have to speak with you in a skiff later. At the skiff. I don't know how you say that word. Use it.
Skiff.
In a skiffy.
Well, they should have asked them. Okay, so what is your definition of alien? Because.
And then he goes right back. What's your definition of alien?
Huh?
He just asked them the question right back. What do you think is going on?
Right.
Right.
Do you want to talk in a skiff later?
You want to get skiffy with it later?
Getting skiffy with it. Oh, that's a good headline too.
Getting skiffy with it, better.
And to leave the hearing, he just goes, "Beam me up, Scotty," and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Whoa.
And speaking of people getting murdered over that kind of shit, another White House chef has been found dead. This is the second one from the same administrations in a way too. I think the first one was all the way back from the Bushes, right?
No, it's 2015.
Obama.
Yeah, but he worked in the White House during the Bush too. I think that's what I heard for the first.
Okay,
one.
so he may have
was exclusively Obama's administration,
right.
and
but
then
he died. He died in 2015. Yeah, that's when Obama. Okay, yep.
And then so the second one. Well, I was watching Owen Benjamin. I got to give him credit for this one because he's like, oh, he saw Big Mike's pee-pee. That's the big joke everyone knows, but the way he said it, he's like, you see what happens, Mike? I told you need a pee sitting down. Okay? The man over there saw you. Chef already saw you. Now we go kill him. God damn it, Mike. Told you to be pee sitting down.
I had read somewhere that someone said that Obama was actually the other person on the paddleboard when that guy fell off. I don't think it's true.
No.
Oh, they did say they're not home, and they were home, then they're not. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, jumping.
I think now they've confirmed they were there, but yeah, it's still weird.
So for our listeners,
they were there, but they weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So for our listeners, this chef died at Martha's Vineyard in a pond. They say it's a pond, even though it's a fucking massive lake-looking
gigantic.
thing.
Yeah.
Only it's 8 feet deep at its deepest, at least for the part where he was at. I think they said it's his deepest. It's
right. How even if you're bad at swimming, how do you not just go down to the bottom and go?
Yeah, just keep jumping on them. Come on.
Jump up, go.
I don't know.
So
They're probably
next thing we're
blame
gonna
it all
find
on
out.
climate change.
We're gonna find out he had killed himself with bullet wounds to his back.
Oh,
Out in the water.
Right, yeah, go Seth Rich style.
Yeah.
But you're
Or
not
the
allowed to talk
hanging
about
Clinton
that.
dude. The Clinton lawyer that was hanging in the tree. Suicide, but bullet holes to his chest.
Oh, speaking of
Mhm.
lawyers, did you guys see that shit with Hunter Biden's lawyer where he was smoking a bong outside of
Oh, I heard
the
Oh
about
yeah,
meeting?
I like yeah.
Gangsta.
Oh, this shit was hilarious. Like, oh my god, are you fucking serious? People are getting like, you know what? Before we start this, before we start going over everything, what I need to do is go the fuck outside and smoke this 3-foot glass bong real quick, where people will just see me. All right, so I'll be right back.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That
he
whole
comes back.
situation is crazy.
All right, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Yeah, woo.
All right.
Feel
Burps out a
way
little
better,
smoke.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells himself.
Mhm.
Are you?
You know, we've all done that before. You know
Uh-huh.
you have.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why I stay outside when I smoke. You got to just air off for a bit,
Mhm.
even though it's still in your breath.
Oh yeah. I hate when I walk into somewhere with it in my pocket and it's like yelling at me with a bullhorn. You know what I'm saying? Like the smell creeps up eventually. It's like, oh no. Yeah, well,
The
but in your
foghorn.
state, you're good.
Yeah, everywhere smells like weed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everywhere smells like weed. Pretty much.
Over
I'm
here.
sorry. I hate the smell. I think it's so gross.
I fucking
hate
love it. I
It
love it.
smells like it everywhere where I'm at too, and it's just like I can't stand it. We went to Legoland, and it smelled like someone was smoking, like sparking
Nice.
up in the
Oh, shit.
hotel, and I was like, "There's
Wow,
fucking
inside?
kids
Damn.
all over the place, bro. It's the Legoland hotel."
Maybe they're just rolling it
Yeah.
up and just open their jar and like, wow. Like everything, the
no,
whole smell just.
no, no,
drifted over.
no. It wasn't like no.
No, it
no.
was
It wasn't
the whole
fresh weed.
floor.
Or, yeah.
The whole floor. I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. You'd be surprised here in California, what kind of weed we have over here. Some strong shit, smelly stuff. But I don't know why. Oh, look, we get comments. Here's a comment from Boogie MN 00. Give me goddamn trut crime. Girls are real. What? Anime. Give me goddamn
Trut anime girls is what the
trut anime girls is real. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anime is a
Right on,
cartoon.
man.
I know that. I think it's a porno. A
Well, this
Japanese
is
cartoon
by the way,
porno. That's
Boogie,
Spanish.
whoever Boogeyman is. All right, cool.
I'm not English, man. Oh, that's
Oh.
why they're not. Oh,
Gotcha,
sorry.
homie.
Si no eres inglés, pues entonces puedes hablar español.
Boogeyman, there you go. Yeah, we're Two Jacks One Scotch podcast, and you're on the Business Party Podcast Twitch. But yeah, we're streaming there just to let you know what's going on. We gonna be getting into some stuff here soon.
Oh yeah, bring us. Let's go to holidays. Not español
Yeah.
either. Okay, well I don't speak Russian, but Scott's got some holidays for us. It is July 27. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, there's a fucking lot of holidays today. I was looking through it, like,
Oh.
damn.
Well, skip the dumb ones. You know that.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, all right, so
We'll see.
we'll see. Because if they're kind of dumb, we can make fun of them.
I mean, the chili, like not as dumb as Chili Dog Day. You really gotta say that one. That's for sure.
Well, today is
look what's coming up too.
yeah, July 27th, International Digital Adoption Professional Day. What the fuck is that?
What?
It's
Professionals
digital.
Day will be observed for the third. It doesn't even say exactly what it is. I don't even care now. Oh, digital adoption. Okay, I think it's like platforms adopting into areas and okay. So it's like Bitcoin adopting to places. You know what I'm saying? like them adopting it in, like digital platforms being adopted in. National Chili Dog Day. I'm down for that.
There we go.
Yeah, National Scotch Day. Down for that.
There
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to Scotch.
Yeah.
Give yourself a horn there.
Right. Oh yeah. Actually, where is that? Come on.
Jeez. You blew it.
I know. Fucking technology.
That's gonna sound funny on the audio.
All right. Whatever this is, Ashura. Ashura is a holy day for Muslims celebrated in the Islamic month of Muharram.
Muharram.
Oh, Muharram. Yeah, that makes sense.
Muharram.
I'm illiterate. So let's go on.
Ashura you are.
Bagpipe Appreciation Day, man. Okay, like sometimes they're kind of cool, but that is probably the most annoying instrument that exists.
I'd like it. I like
it's okay.
Have you had a 7-year-old with a recorder?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I definitely have, yes. And fucking harmonica. Whew.
Or a kazoo.
Yeah, pretty horrendous. Whoa, Barbie in a blender day. Wow, that's intense.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. They take this, Margot Robbie.
Right.
What all little brothers love. The day the little brothers love.
Right.
No, we love blowing them up.
Parties.
Yeah, I shot him with BB guns.
Yeah, shooting with BB guns.
Yeah, birthday of Dr. Jose Kelso Barbosa. Dr. Barbosa's innumerable contributions to the Puerto Rican statehood cause live on. Then we have Chicken Finger Day. For all the fucking chicken finger lovers out there.
Good.
I like chicken fingers. They're usually
I like chicken. I like turtles.
I like titles. Cross Atlantic Communication Day. Happy long distance fucking phone call day, people. Yay. That's pretty much what it is. Fast of 9th of Av. The fast of 9th of Av is the national day to mourn and pray for Israel. Okay. Gary Gygax Day. Well, I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's become mages. Oh, fuck all that. It's
Gary Gygax. D&D. Fuck
Iglesia Ni Cristo Day. Time to wear your best clothes and visit your nearest. No, it's not.
Like Christchurch.
National Carson Day. What's up, Carsons? You motherfuckers. National Creme Brulee Day. I don't even know what. I don't think I've ever had that.
Brulee?
Yeah.
Brulee?
National Intern Day. National Person That Doesn't Get Fucking Paid Day.
That sucks.
Yeah. Usually interns, like if you're doing an internship, you really don't get paid. You just get experience and shit. Yeah. Now we have National Korean War Veterans Armistice Day.
Armistice.
Okay. I'm like, what is that word? This day.
It means his arm is missing.
National Korean War Veterans Arm is Missing Day.
It's honor. It means honor.
Oh shit. National Love Is Kind Day. Why do we need a national day for that? Isn't love supposed to
because some people think
we have
love
National
is
Chili
hate.
Dog Day, for crying out loud. Of course we should have National Love Day.
Yeah, why not? That's quite American
sure.
too.
Why not?
Yeah. National Nancy Day. That's
there you go. For all you Nancys out there,
you
Nancy boys.
Nancy pants. National New Jersey Day. Okay. Yeah.
Nope.
You just left that state, Jackie.
I did.
National Refreshment Day. Another cheers. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Beer.
Ooh.
I'm drinking Estela Jalisco. Estella Jalisco.
Oh, nice. I'm drinking Modelo. Just good old Modelo.
Nice.
There you go. We're keeping it Mexican today.
National Roanoke Community Beautification Day. All right. Let's beautify Southwest Virginia. There you go. You guys, hopefully you're doing that shit. National Sheila Day. I don't beat too many Sheilas, to be honest. Or many Nancys. National Sleepy Head Day. So what is it? National Nap Day, pretty much. Then, like, all right,
Maybe that's why I was so tired today.
right, yeah. Norfolk Day. Did you know that Norfolk has been inhabited by humans for more than 300,000 years?
Yeah, and I heard they ruined East Palestine.
Probably.
That's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Norfolk Southern train.
What the fuck? Take your house plant for a walk day. Yeah. Let's National Crazy Person Day, pretty much. Just, are you gonna see people walking down the street like just with their plants and shit? Like, come on.
I mean,
I've never seen that.
I will say I do talk to my plants.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
You're not picking it up and be like, hey, you want to go for a walk?
But when my husband mows the lawn,
don't tear me out of my roots.
When my husband mows the lawn, I tell him to say nice things to them while he waters them, so they'll grow.
You be kind.
You should definitely.
You be kind to my plants.
If you love your plants, they return the love back in the nourishment.
I know.
That's
why
like
I had to do it.
A lot of people think that's crazy, but I think that there's something to that because they're living cells too.
Did you see, they've done studies where I think they have like plants grow and they listen to like different hertz of music.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yep, they react differently.
Yeah, it's all about like vibration and certain frequencies and
But I think there's also energy involved too. Not to go too far on this because there was a guy that was saying "I love you" to certain plants. There was a guy saying "You're ugly, I hate you" to another plant. The same type of plants, and the one that got love grew faster and better.
I believe it because they do it even like they do studies with water droplets too, where they have the water like on a base or whatever, and like they'll listen to like the different vibrations and like the different shapes that it makes.
Heck yeah,
it's pretty cool.
All right, so this next one is pretty ridiculous. Just let's go ahead and soak this in for a minute. Take your pants for a walk day. What the fuck else do you do with your pants?
Take them off and just leave them off.
But when you like, but you take them for a walk every day. Like, what the?
Maybe
it
just
goes say
for
National Pants Day. Just like wear pants. That take.
All the Muslim women are like, we cannot do that.
We hit Tasawa. Learn important things about the Muslim culture as you get ready to celebrate. Tasawa. I think that's how it's.
No, I don't.
Tasua.
Tasso, maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and stop butchering that. And then walk on stilts day. Yeah, National Crack Your Fucking Face Until You Get Ready Day. Because that's gonna hurt a lot.
Throw him a skateboard.
Yeah. Walking on stilts is not as easy as some may want to think. I've tried it. It hurts.
Yep.
Where does it hurt?
All right.
Like how big were the stilts? Now I want to know how big these. I need to know more.
The ones that I were on, I was like 6 feet in the air to the bottom of my feet. So it was somewhere around there, and like being able to, they looked pretty much like that. My buddy built them, and they were pretty strong and shit. But yeah, I fell a couple of times. Fucking shit hurt.
Yeah, that is pretty high up. Now I used to do it with crutches when I was a little kid. And my legs would fit in between the bars and curl around the grip. So that's my knee right there, and I just stand up and start walking. But as soon as you stop, timber, we're going down. Can't believe I didn't shatter any of my knees doing that shit.
Well, that's what happened to me. You'd be going fast, and like if you were on like a forward area or anything like that, and you try to stop, you're just boom.
That's
so you gotta learn to control them right. Yeah. But yeah, that is it for today's national holidays.
Right on, guys. That's it for today's holidays. Now we're going to move on to a segment where we give you some news stories that are just too good to miss out on, known as The Flight. the flight.
Scott.
Oh,
I was like, oh God, I hope that wasn't me again.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know who's.
It's gonna be you for forever until when you're not here. Then it's someone else.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it from now on then. Because before
I forgot you're looking down because
you,
your thing. Yeah.
Well, no. Before we went on, you said, "All right, Scott, you'll take care of the intros," and then you're like, "I'll take care of the."
No,
music,
I said banner.
You got the videos.
I was doing banners.
Yeah, I said, Jackie, you got the video. Never mind, forget it. The
well, now it makes sense to me.
You
I
have
was
the
like,
trannies.
oh, are there? All right, I was like, are there videos that we need to play?
You got the trannies.
Those things. The
tranny
I'm
videos.
a little stupid today, so
no, it's all
sorry.
good. It's all good. I'm just trying
I will take care of all that on this one because you do have.
You are crocheting. That is true.
Yeah, crochizzling.
I'm going like a fiend right now.
Crochizzling in the background.
Oh yeah, here I wouldn't. Now I feel like I have to show. I'm so proud of it because it's a freaking lot, dudes. It's a lot.
Yeah, I bet. I don't even know how to crochet. How fast do you finish one of those?
And so,
god damn.
That I had them all laid out on the floor yesterday, so I had the pattern down. Yeah, I made all those already.
Wow.
And so I kind of put it down to see what kind of pattern I want, and now I have to go through and like do the border and all of it, and then put it together. So, and I have to.
How long does it take you to do each one of those? Like 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
I mean, not really, because what I do is I did it by section. Like I would do all the middles, so I did like over 100 of the middle part, and then I went back and I did the green part for all the 100.
Oh,
and
like
then,
they grew outward like a flower.
Yeah, so like I wasn't just doing one at a time. I was doing all
you
of
just
them
kept doing sections all the way through.
Yeah, because that was just.
You're a factory.
I did it once, and I was like, this took too freaking long, and I had to change colors so many times. So let me just do it this way.
Oh yeah. See, you were starting to work smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Getting the hang of that.
Efficiency.
Becoming an expertise. An expert. Gonna have those 10,000 hours under your belt. To be
Yep.
Isn't that what they say? To be considered an expert in anything?
10,000 hours. Yeah, I think so.
10,000 hours. I'm close.
I'm definitely way over that in machining and shit. That's why I would love. It's something that I want to try to do later on. There's just a quick thing that I've had. So I'll just say it real quick. I want to do like little machining videos, like to actually show some people like.
Oh yeah, dude.
Some programming and manual machining and other shit because a lot of that is being lost. It's kind of becoming a lost art.
No, and that's good too. Like, I mean, not even to like, you didn't say charge for it, so I'm guessing you're not charging for it. That's that's fucking awesome. No one wants
to throw it on YouTube, and if I can monetize on YouTube, then.
Oh well, yeah, that case, yeah. But don't, not a lot of people share information for free anymore. You know, everyone's so damn greedy,
right? Or even on Rumble. Which I mean, it would be nice to and obviously we have people watching us on Rumble. Hell yeah, share it out if you can. Bring some more people here, but we want to keep getting Rumble growing so it takes down fucking YouTube because YouTube sucks. I'm sorry, it does. Even though we're on here right now, Weekend Hangover, but I'll still talk crap about YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So. We have some stories here for us today, and I think Jackie, you're first.
Yes, I am. All right. So we start off talking about Twitter and everything like that, and I wanted to bring it up then, but I was like, I have to wait. So there's this company, WorldCoin, and the CEO of the company said that they want to scan your irises for a world ID, and it's coming, whether you like it or not.
Right, we're getting into fucking like Total Recall and shit, and
yeah. After you're done with this article, I could show that video that you sent me earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll do that.
Yeah. So Sam Altman and Alex Bellina are like the are co-founders, the CEOs, co-founders of WorldCoin, and Alex Bellina is the CEO, whereas Sam Altman was also the CEO of OpenAI, which is ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that the AI mogul previously stated his hope for the technology to break capitalism by enabling a more efficient allocation of resources. Whatever that means. So previous investors in WorldCoin were Sam Bankman-Fried from the FTX.
Yeah, and by the way, he got off scot-free.
Yeah, I saw a little snippet that like maybe that's not entirely like something's gonna happen to him, but
yeah, I thought I just saw something on Twitter where he's being charged with something with donation.
But it's not gonna. Yeah, but it's not gonna be, and it's not gonna be anything that he should have been charged with. But
of course,
whatever. Not. So the company uses technology that scans the people's irises around the world, and the data is used to grant access to the WorldCoin ecosystem, as well as a means of distinguishing between real people and bots. See, I think that part is kind of cool because with like the whole uptick in bots and stuff like that, there's like all these articles coming out about like fake women bots coming out and like scamming dudes for like money or whatever now. And I think that would be a good thing. But
I just thought they were ghosting me.
But we don't need like a bank of everyone's like iris and all that. Like it's too intrusive. It's fucking ridiculous. People need to learn.
Yeah.
People need to learn the difference between fucking reality and what's not. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah,
it's not hard
now.
Yeah.
Because later on when. Never mind.
I was gonna say this is the part that kind of got me. It was because it said in recent remarks, Bellina or whatever, I don't know how to say his last name, said that eventually anyone who wants to use the internet will need to be authenticated by WorldCoin or something like it.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go with the hackers and use the black market stuff.
I don't like it. No, sir.
I don't like it either.
I picture our world going to like Elysian, the movie.
I don't think I've seen that. Oh.
It says Sam Altman be like.
You will have your eyes scanned.
Dude, Elysian. The movie Elysian with Matt Damon. And
I don't think I've seen it.
Jodie Foster is in it too.
Okay.
Civilization left on Earth looks like the slums of Brazil. And all the rich people, all the elites got to go up in space and live on the big ass space station, like the size of a moon or something. I don't know. It's like a big ass space station where they have these med bays that sonic heal you up.
Yeah.
And these guys go up there and unlock it for the whole
world. There's been a few movies about like that have that same premise though, with like
kind of District 9 in a way.
Yeah, like we like have millions of people sent into orbit for so many years or whatever, or not even millions, more like 70,000 or some shit or whatever.
Yeah, like Xenon, Girl of 20th Century.
Oh yeah, Xenon. That's right.
Cetus Lapidus.
The old Disney. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I forgot the rest of the lyrics. You make my heart go boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Supernova girl.
Yeah.
That guy was funny. He had pineapple head. Little spikies. That's how I remember.
That was the style back then. It was crazy, but it was
the 90s.
Oh yeah, this lady. Okay.
So further on to add, I don't know if this is a good chick or a bad chick because she's blatantly telling us in our face.
No, she's good.
No,
she's
good. She's good.
Okay,
She's exposing it. Yeah.
That's okay. It makes sense that way.
Yep.
We're undergoing a soft coup. And the idea is to create a whole new set of laws and ignore the existing human rights laws and other laws under the pretext of pandemic preparedness and the biosecurity agenda. The WHO is developing through all its nations, but with the WHO Directorate in the United States in charge, a pandemic treaty and amendments to the existing international health regulations that will remove the human rights protections currently embedded in the IHRs, will enforce surveillance, censorship, get rid of freedom of speech, require governments to censor and only push a single narrative. Also, we will be subject, if they can make this work, to vaccines developed in 100 days, which the organization CEPI is planning to do. And one of the people who founded CEPI was Jeremy Farrar, who is now the chief scientist at the WHO, to bring this forward. Other things that the amendments do is to bind the states so they're no longer recommendations, but enforceable edicts. Provide a liability shield, get rid of intellectual property rights, move supplies from one country to another, enforce digital passports, and the Director General of WHO can demand that a pandemic or a potential pandemic exists. He can just declare it with no standards, and then countries around the world will have to obey. Also, the WHO will tell you what drugs you can and can't use in your nation once a pandemic is declared. Obviously, the budget will increase. One Health is another part of this. One Health is a concept that was created to enable the WHO, with these documents, to take over jurisdiction of everything in the world by saying that climate change, animals, plants, water systems, ecosystems are all central to health. Also embedded in this concept is a peculiar notion that humans are no longer of greater value than animals.
What?
Yup.
We're all animals.
Animal. Animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is their. Oh, I keep reading it. Close it.
What the WHO
Yeah.
and what what the UN wants also is you know, like
Yeah, pretty much.
hold on, let me add to that real quick because you did that. Let me add to that son of a bitch. Let me find it real quick because I'm not saying that for no reason, actually. Yeah, let me bring this up because the UN also said something when it comes to something that's needed, and also Biden had something to say about a little bit of the same thing, which we can bring up an article in a minute. But here you go. Here's a guy from the UN.
And for scientists, it is unequivocal. Humans are to blame. All this is entirely consistent with predictions and repeated warnings. The only surprise is the speed of the change. Climate change is here, it is terrifying, and it is just the beginning. The era of global warming has ended, the era of global boiling has arrived.
Global boiling.
The air is unbreathable, the heat is unbearable, and the level of fossil fuel profits and climate inaction is unacceptable. Leaders must lead.
These motherfuckers say every year it's fucking hotter and hotter. No, that's bullshit. It's not.
It's sorry, no,
hot
it's
in the
not.
summer. It's a little cold in the winter.
If somebody wants to, somebody can go ahead and look it up. But I will tell you right now, for facts, it was hotter in the 1930s than it is right now.
I mean,
so
supposedly we do have records of that far back, but we don't have records of 120,000 years ago, like some other op-ed said. I forgot. Somebody said that. It's
Yeah,
the
but
hottest day since
they
120,000
try
years
to
ago.
measure that far back, which I don't really believe in all that either. But I
No,
do
fuck no.
believe in at least going back to the 30s and shit. We were smart enough to be able to keep records.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. At least I
Yeah.
could kind of accept that because they got thermometers.
Yeah,
Well,
they get
isn't it
fucking
like that they would,
thermometers,
like,
dog. I mean,
Yeah.
they would use like carbon dating and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they came out and they're like, well, it's not exactly accurate anymore. I was like,
yeah, no, carbon dating is only accurate, I think, up to like 40 or 50,000 years back. Then it starts getting, it's not, maybe it's not even that, but then it starts getting real separated to where it doesn't exactly become too accurate anymore. Somebody explained it before. I think it was somebody on Rogan's podcast, actually. Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Well,
He
okay.
always
So
has a
hearing
million
all
people on it.
this, all right. Remember how like James O'Keefe like did that whole thing on Project Veritas where they exposed the guy that was working at CNN or whatever, talking about how now that the pandemic's over, they're gonna switch gears to climate change, and now we hear all this climate change stuff, and it's like, okay, so as we were talking in one of our chats, like, should we be looking for an emergency like that they're gonna be pulling out here sometime soon?
Mm-hmm. And my camera, I'm so out of focus right now. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I know. I was like, there you go.
There we go.
Now,
Brought it back in.
here.
Woo! Focus on me, bitch.
So yeah, because I mean, even you saw it during COVID and everything, people talking about like, oh, could lockdowns be the way that we fight climate change?
Yeah, I know. That's oh yeah, and that was also let me see the one other thing. Hold on. Which I mean, we know he's already kind of said it anyways, but
oh, you got something going?
Yep. And here's the last one that's gonna go with that. Dude, I got all these loud ass trucks fucking driving past right now. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh, good, because I can hear him. That's why I keep hitting mute. Yeah, Biden calls
it.
climate change an existential threat, and that was
oh yeah, that was very recent.
Yep, today. So yeah.
So has it moved on from white supremacy?
Yeah, now it's fucking climate change. Which I mean, what are we gonna do? Oh my god.
Do you have to throw all the money up in the air or into a storm? If there's a tornado coming or a hurricane, you just throw a bunch of money in it and it stops.
Yeah, throw a bunch of money at it, or you know what? Just fucking give up every part of your life that you care about at all. No more cars, no more nothing. Just fucking walk to work. We can't fucking oh my god, if it's anything's coming, we can't fucking do anything about it. You cannot throw money at a fucking weather. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Money don't grow up trees.
Well, you know, Bill Gates and the Biden administration want to put aluminum bromide in the atmosphere even more to
smart.
dim out the sun.
That's been happening, guys. The chemtrails.
Yeah,
so
it's been happening pretty much. Yeah.
But then wouldn't that be considered a greenhouse gas? So wouldn't it be putting more greenhouse gases in the
we're gonna get hotter.
I don't know if it would be.
It's gonna trap the sun inside through the open holes in the sky that we're gonna have, because I don't think they're gonna cover the whole thing. Sun rays come in, bounce off the ocean, go back up, bounce off the mirrors, bounce back at us, bounce back.
Yeah,
it's gonna get hot. It's gonna hot.
Yeah, well, no. Here's the thing that most people are saying, and why it's banned in, like, I think Switzerland and a couple of other countries. That shit that Bill Gates wants to do is because once you start trying to blot out the sun and shit, you lose a lot of UV, which is going to kill off plant life and some animal life and shit like that. You start losing like the vitamin D rays.
You said anal life.
Anal life, yeah, that's gonna die too, because
no more bleaching assholes.
People are going to be dying, so there's going to be less anal. So yes, I mean, that's correct.
Anal life.
I had to explain to my child that because he was telling me how bad carbon is, and I was like, "Do you understand?" I was like, "Do you understand that you are a carbon-based life form?"
You are carbon, my boy.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like, you understand that, correct? You right? And
Mhm.
sometimes my husband
grab
says
a
I talk
beer.
to him like too much like an adult, but I'm not
Dude,
gonna
no.
lie to him.
Do that. To be honest, that's how
know?
I do. That's how I am with my kids. I talk to them like they're adults. I don't care. That
Grab
I've been
them beer,
told that
Scott,
too,
go
and I'm
next.
like, yeah, I do. Guess what? Cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
like you're
how
gonna
it
give them
is.
nightmares. I'm like, no, I'm gonna have them prepared and not go through like the whole red pilling shock moment when they're in their 20s, being like, I was lied to my whole life.
Right.
Yeah, just tell them I'm telling them the truth.
What the fuck? Captain
Man.
Jack is fucking rocking out in the background.
I know, right? He
Hold on,
forgot
I'm
to.
mute.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
muted his mic. Haha.
I think he thought he muted himself before he got up.
Yeah. No, did not. But no, I'm totally the same way too with that. But yeah. All right, now
Oh,
we're
now he's muted.
boom. There you go.
Here I am. My bad.
We could hear you jamming out, man.
It
But,
was 3 beers down.
oh yeah, now it's on to me with the last part of the flight, right?
No,
Yep.
I still had my story. I just skipped it to go get beers, but I could go bring mine up
yeah.
now.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. I'm going to go back on this.
Do it.
Get my music back on.
Oh
Oh yeah, by the way, when I do yeah, say
Sorry.
no, never mind. That was my fault. All right, here he is. This is from Blaze Media,
There you go.
and I got a burp, but if it comes out, it comes out. Hang on. All right.
At least you can throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that it's still it that'll bring some people back. You guys see that fucking dude throw up on that podcast? That was awesome.
It'd be so awful.
Viral from- Holy shit! It smells like weed in here now.
Yeah.
Funny, we were talking about that earlier.
Nice.
Probably because you
And-
burped.
I'm about to make it smell like
Maybe.
weed in here.
I think so. I think you're probably right. Anyways, so
You
Fox
can get
News.
it all out of your lungs when you breathe it. when you
No,
breathe
no,
it.
I'm a cougher. I do cough. Fox News whistleblowers expose company support for far left charities. Fox News. What is wrong with you? Yeah, the viewership has historically leaned right and favored Republican causes. While the company wears a conservative face on air, it appears that behind closed doors, Fox is willing to lean left or in whatever other direction the wind is blowing.
Yeah, no, we all know this about legacy media though.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't know this part down here. It says while on its face, this appears to be a little more than an attempt at corporate beneficence. The company is willing to match donations to the Satanic Temple, the Trevor Project, Planned Parenthood, and local Planned Parenthood branches, and Southern Poverty Law Center, radical leftist groups, and antipathetic, antipathist,
Yeah.
whatever. Antipathetic.
No, now I can't even say the word because
No, I can't either because I just keep seeing antipathetic. Like I'm very antipathetic. So I know I mean
antithetical, yeah. All right.
Antipathetic to conservatives and the values they hold most dear. So I didn't know that they match donations to the Satanic Temple.
Yeah, that's
or even
like,
Planned Parenthood too.
I mean, to be honest, if you're considering yourself conservative or whatever, you're definitely donating to some shit that you do not fucking believe in.
Oh,
So that,
right. Look, here it is right here. The Satanic Temple is an atheist leftist organization that has distributed they are disturbing. Oh, distributed satanic literature to children, publicly performed unbaptisms. I imagine that's when they dip you in fire.
unbaptisms.
Yeah.
They just
because-
shine a UV.
Well, no,
they,
because wouldn't fire be considered a cleansing though?
yeah, unbaptism
yeah,
would be
so.
more like a sunburn that it's sucking the water right out of your skin, or I don't.
Or like I don't know. throw you
Oh,
in,
that's
like,
true, right?
garbage or
Yeah, taking
mud
the
or
water out of
something.
you. Hold my hands, boss. That's from Green Mile.
Oh shit.
Sought to ensure that women can legally have their unborn children killed by the way of their religious abortion ritual.
Oh, yeah, that was actually a huge story
wow.
a few years ago. Back in 2020, there was the Satanic Temple put in a motion to stop a state from putting in any abortion laws because it was against their religion, is what they said. Because they said that abortions were part of their religious sacrament that they had.
If we start doing a ritual for trannies, like we start, how do you say it? Sacrifice trannies and whether our religion.
Here's one thing that you got to say: whether or not you agree with them, touche.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, well,
it's well played.
It's like, let's play that there.
But here's the thing, though, is that I've talked to some Satanists before in my life, and they say that it's not a religion. So if
it's not supposed to be, like all of them say it's not really supposed to be, but when they start doing it, most of them are like, no, that's not. We're not a religion. We're more of like just living freely and living how you want to live. Because like actual Satanists don't really worship Satan. It's if you want me to actually say really what it is, to be honest, the way they live is more of a libertarian aspect.
How do you
and
know
that is very to anarchist.
Were you in the church, Satan?
Yeah.
No, it's fucking Tripoli talks about that shit. Yeah. Even Tripoli talks about it on Tinfoil Hat and shit, man.
Yeah, but the thing is I had a whole big debate with this person before for like an hour, and I'm like, well, then why do you call yourself Satanist if you don't believe in any of that stuff? And it's just to goad like Christians or other religions.
It almost seems like it's a way it's a shock factor to look into it or something.
Well, it's just being an asshole then, because if you don't believe in God or anything like that, then why does it bother you that other people do? It bothers you so much you had to make up the Satanic Temple? Okay.
Yeah, why don't you just call it the Live Freely Temple?
Oh, look at that. And they're also, they could be responsible for putting up or erecting statues of Baphomet on government property.
Yes, in the state, I think it was of Florida, they had petitioned the state house or something that they wanted into, and they were offended that there was a nativity scene in the state house, they wanted to have the right to put their own thing in there.
Okay. Well, that's still check mark. That's still a little bit of a checkmate on their part. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it is absolutely. I agree with you, Scott.
That's what I was saying. Let's come up with a religion where we can sacrifice child fuckers, and that's part of our religion. Then we'd have to be.
I'm fucking in.
I mean, hey, that's your rules. Your rules, America.
Right, and then whenever we get taken away, like we're like Randy Marsh on South Park. I thought this was America. I thought this was America.
I thought this America.
Listen, it won't work. The only reason why it won't work is because it's against. Like they can do that stuff, but like killing people, like that's why like like parts of like Sharia and stuff don't compute with like the Bill of Rights and shit
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna.
Western law and Sharia law definitely are not like maritime law and all that.
Oh no, so they can't wear pants. The ladies can't wear pants. So they can't even.
Well, I mean, but no. Here's the other thing though too is like it. Also, another thing doesn't it. If you're like gay over here, okay, you're gay in Sharia law, probably shot in the face. I mean, I don't care what people think or not. Right. It's gonna happen.
You'll get shot in the face.
In the face, yeah.
And that's not. We shouldn't.
Probably castrated.
It's not hyperbole.
Probably castrated too.
Yeah, probably to be honest.
Anyways, I want to know about more of these other organizations like the Southern Poverty Law Center. It's a leftist grievance organization that tends to characterize conservatives, parental right groups, constitutionalists, and those critical of big government as extremists and bigots. For instance, last month, that organization, the Southern Poverty Law Center, deemed Moms for Liberty an anti-government extremist group. That's what Fox said.
I remember that.
No, but they did do that. I got an email.
Wow. I got an email. I got an email. And also,
you know what? I signed up to because I wanted to see what it's all about and stuff, and I still haven't been able to go to a meeting or anything. And then that happened, and I got an email, and I was like, "Oh."
Well, that's because you were in New Jersey. That's why. Was it then?
No, this just happened recently, like a month ago.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but my brain, I've always done something funny. I switched the first letters on words, and when you said New Jersey, the first thing that popped in my head was Jew-Nersey. I don't know why I do that all the time, but it's fucking hilarious to me.
Oh man, it's okay. People do it all the time. I have a cold. Oh goodness gracious. Welcome to Jew-Nersey.
Yeah, if Jew-Nersey was a person.
Yeah. Oh man, I better get inside before I get the shingles.
Oh goddamn! All right, yeah.
And also
shingles.
I couldn't think of anything. So the Trevor Project is an activist group that purportedly seeks to end suicide among LGBTQ young people, but actively promotes gender ideology and woke propaganda. The group claims that gender is a social construct and holds fast to the notion that sex change mutilations and cross-sex hormone therapies can be meaningful remedies for the at-risk teens.
No, negative.
Wow,
how about adults?
What
how about
a
adults?
claim. Because statistics say otherwise, that a lot of these people that have gone through gender reassignment surgery are regretting it.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially for
oftentimes kill themselves.
More of the youth and stuff, because their body hasn't grown enough, and then they want to put them on hormone blockers, and their body doesn't grow. That's why we're constantly harping on after 18. Cool, make your decisions later.
And we already know what Planned Parenthood is. That's it's not anything about Planning Parenthood. It's more of a
non-governmental governmental organization.
It's about unplanning parenthood.
Yeah,
really.
It's more like destroying and not doing parenthood at all. But that's about it for that one, because we know that the rest of it is it's Fox News. They match your donations that you give out to those organizations, which is, should be a no-no for all Christians.
Here's the thing, though. I need to know more. Is it Fox News? Is it the employees? Is it one of those things where I know in my husband's company?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's Fox News. I think it's the Murdoch family and Fox News itself, because remember, I found that one chart and they get money from the Bilderberg group and shit.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that individual employees of Fox could donate, and what a donate share, a matching is, in my husband's company, it's a huge company.
Yeah.
If he donates to a charity, his company matches that donation to that charity. It doesn't matter what it is, they do it. So I'm wondering, that's what's going on there? Is that individual employees who are working at Fox News
I assume
are
some
doing that?
I assume that some are, but I don't think every one of them are. I don't think Tucker Carlson did. That's
no. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying is that I think that,
or
I'll
even
be
the
honest
staffers,
with you,
or
as much as that's
the grips.
Disturbing, I don't think it's that huge of a deal than what the article is making it personally. Because it could be 2 or 3, maybe 10 employees of all of Fox News who aren't right leaning.
The big issue
not
is
everyone that works there is a conservative.
No. That's not the issue. Is Fox News, the corporation, the heads of that are doing that. That's so.
Well, if part of that, but what I'm saying is part of being a part of that organization, there could be some type of tax thing, which is why they give money to charities, and they have their employees pick personal charities, and that's why they give money, because they told their employees that they will match.
Like, do they
the
have to?
donations
Like,
that the employees go into?
you
That's what
saying-
they said. They do a match. They do a donation match.
yeah,
of their
I
employees.
get that.
So yeah.
What I'm trying to find, are you asking, do the employees consciously do that on purpose?
Well,
or do they not
obviously
know
do.
because it's just getting out of their paycheck and they don't know where it's going?
No. The employees know. Like the employees
Yeah,
know.
but
that
the
they're
employee
doing
doesn't
that.
get any. The employee doesn't get anything back from it except writing it off on tax season.
Yeah, but that's
No,
not the
yeah,
point. It's
no,
just the
that's what I'm
fact that
saying.
they
Not-
put it there.
The employee gets a tax write-off, and the corporation gets a tax write-off
Yes.
because they're both donating. Yeah, so it's just because you want to donate to be a good.
Yeah,
a
but that's
good
if you
person.
want to donate. I don't think every one of them does it though.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Okay,
You guys
Yeah.
are getting way too in the weeds.
I'm
with
getting
that.
confused. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not confused anymore. I thought that's what you're asking. Like, do they have to donate? It's like, I don't think they have to.
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
I wasn't
That's
asking
what I
that.
thought. Sorry.
No.
Well, let's start finishing up this flight with the next one. Putin signs gender reassignment ban into law.
Ooh, play that Russian music right there. That's
Yeah,
what that
right?
reminded me earlier.
Now watch, they're gonna cut. Somebody's gonna
Putin.
cut a part of that, and they're gonna be like, "These guys are so fucking communist over here, like Jesus fascists."
Is that me?
What?
That music? That last music? That.
No,
that you?
that's not.
Okay. 'Cause it
President
came on with the other one. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
President Vladimir Putin on Monday signed a controversial law that bans legal
No.
and surgical sex changes.
That. Sorry. It is. There's something playing in my background. I gotta find it.
Oh.
Found it. Sorry. That's what I was talking about. It's like there's other music happening along with the Russian music. It's like, is that you? It's like, is that?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Didn't
And
hear
it's funny.
anything.
It stopped for a minute, and then as soon as you started reading, it started again. I'm like, oh, it is you. It's like, oh, it's not. All right, forget it, people. You guys didn't hear that. I only heard that. So
President Vladimir Putin on Monday signed a controversial law that bans legal and surgical sex changes, a move that deprives transgender Russians of the right to access gender affirming services, which it is not gender affirming, it's actually gender negating, if you really want to get into the weeds with that. But the law, which makes medical interventions aimed at changing the sex of a person and the state registration of a change of gender without an operation illegal,
And he's
was
doing it for
swiftly
minors,
passed by
man.
both houses of the Russian parliament earlier this month.
he's doing it for minors. It's not for adults. It says for children, didn't it?
I didn't hear that.
You go back
Yeah.
to the headline. I think it says it in the headline.
No.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh.
Nah, I mean it.
Sorry,
Like,
I don't
and
mean to
look,
laugh
people
at
can
you
get mad at
who
him all
wanna-
he wants, but look, it's its own country, and like some people may agree that it's good, some agree that it's bad, but it's that whole other thing. Well, in other countries, and whenever people say that to me, guess what I say? I don't fucking care. It's not here.
Yeah, Putin would say,
Yeah.
well, then you go ahead and move to America, pussy bitch.
Yeah, but
We don't need
it-
pussy bitches.
and if
here."
anybody wants to talk shit about over in Russia, here's the thing: over in Russia, their government is heavily against pedophilia. A judge literally
Hell yeah.
ruled that this guy's murder was a suicide after he stabbed himself 37 times.
I
remember
remember
that
that
Being a
story.
pedophile, yeah. So I got a little
Oh, he
respect for
died.
Russia.
It
We
was
saw him
basically like,
stabbing himself. We told him to stop it.
Yeah,
But he would not stop. He said,
You
I'm
know-
not going
you
to
know,
stop until I'm dead.
pedophile go crazy. He fucking stab himself. I don't know.
He told me he was going to stab me. I didn't want to intervene.
Unprisoned vodka.
Yeah, he drink vodka. He go
Went
crazy.
crazy.
He knife fucking.
And they got the street.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it enters into force immediately. It's hell. Russia transgender community rushes to undergo gender reassignment as legal ban looms. So as far as I see, no, it's nothing with just kids, but LGBT activists have warned that the law will lead to further increase in already high rates of suicide and suicide attempts among transgender people, as well as encourage an underground market for certain. No, it's definitely going to do that. That right there.
Yeah.
That is definitely going to do.
Yes, but it's gulag if we catch you.
Right. But yeah, there's nothing that I see about anything with minors.
And we have Russian Gina inside gulag waiting.
And where is this from? Moscow. The Moscow Times. Mother Russia Times. Basically.
We have no, I'm not gonna say that name.
So I mean, we'll see if that well, I guess it's going into effect immediately, but I don't think that they had a lot of transgender surgeries going on there anyways.
We have Irina and Viviana waiting with strap on.
Right.
Well, it's just like when Uganda put out their anti-gay law.
They eat the
people are talking about. Well, it's just like I don't know how.
Why are you gay?
That is.
Yeah. Why are you gay?
Yeah.
I'm gay. You are gay.
But part of me feels like it's like a shock factor thing, though, too.
A shock factor,
a little bit,
like to
the shocker.
Throw off.
It's like Ron DeSantis and his like bathroom bill that he did.
Yeah. It will also, but what's fun, man. Yeah, that too, but it's so stupid every time something like that happens and they come up with different names like that. Don't say gay bill, dude. It has nothing to do with that.
Well, no, it's not like that. I just hate freaking laws that cannot be enforced whatsoever, or like if they are,
no,
stupid.
Absolutely,
like the fucking paper straw shit. Like that's the same thing. I'm like we said with the Ron DeSantis one, it's just like, okay, so you're gonna have people waiting at every bathroom checking everyone's genitalia. Is that what you're saying? Now?
Yeah.
I hate when people write bills and laws and stuff of things like that. Like, come on.
Yeah, and guess what? To be honest, to be honest, Ron DeSantis, that's not very conservative of you.
No.
How about you just enforce the laws that are there and stop writing more, motherfucker?
Or like we said, just do a double punishment, or add on to someone's punishment.
Yeah, when they get reported.
If they did that in that that bathroom, like be like, oh, I'm gonna just show my ass right now and try to get people talking about me. Vote. Freaking hate that shit. It's just like, oh my god, stop it. Like, actually do something for the people and not be an ass.
Right. Absolutely.
We're gonna start making cars with no seatbelts.
Yeah, that'll show them.
I don't even wear mine anyways.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I kind of don't wear mine either.
Yeah, I don't. Fuck you. I'm not trying. Can't tell me what to do. It's my body.
Exactly. I die in my watch. I'll get T-bone when I want.
Anyways,
or head-on collision. I go flying out my car if I want it. Die without my ship. That's not what a captain would say. Anyways,
in a flight.
All right, we're ending the flight here, but before we go on to another segment, instead of a normal video break that we have for us, let's do some trivia.
Trivia. Do we have a trivia video?
No, we don't have a trivia video. It's okay. But I like your attitude.
but since we're switching to trivia while we're in the middle of the show, why don't we put up our socials just so you can see them, so you don't have to wait till the end of the show while we're getting ready for trivia. You can find us here on those different sites.
Yep. So pause it on your audio if you're listening and go watch the video at 2 hours, 13 minutes, and you'll see our handles there. And
1 hour and 13 minutes is what he meant.
Oh, sorry, 1 hour and 13. See, mine always has an hour when it starts. It's fucking weird. It throws me off.
That is, that's like the third time you've said that.
Yeah. Here, I have our scoreboard here too already.
All right, so we are going to be doing some trivia. This is from BuzzFeed.
Today
we are going to do first to 5.
And today is Jack versus Jackie.
Yes. I will be doing the trivia questions.
All right. I am ready. Jackie, are you ready?
I think so. I'm ready as I'll ever be, Scott.
Listeners, play along.
All right. And for the
First to
first
5.
question, where is Stonehenge?
In England.
Yes.
United Kingdom.
Who do you think got
Well-
down? You got to call the winner, Scott.
Man, I'm about to get 0.5 to both because you guys think Jackie said it first, but
That's your call.
all right, Jackie first.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Damn.
Pretty sure that's what I heard. All
That's
right.
fine. You're the ref.
And we will go to the next one. How many oceans are on Earth?
7.
No, it's
5.
Yep, Jack.
Okay.
I knew it was one of those, 5 or 7. If you say name them, I might have a little hesitancy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
I can name.
all
I
right.
think I can name them. You've got the Indian, Atlantic, Pacific, Arctic, and Antarctic, right?
Ah, she did it. Yeah. And sometimes the Antarctic is known as the Southern Ocean.
Yeah, and I call it the ocean because they all touch.
Have you ever seen the videos though of when the Atlantic and the Pacific meet each other?
Yeah.
And how like one side is blue and the other side looks like dirt, and that's
Yeah.
probably the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't really totally blend. Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
play this lick very quick? Oh, That's the Ocean by Led Zeppelin. Sort of. I was in a pinch. Anyways.
All right, and then
So, yeah, 1-1.
this should be interesting. What is pi written out to 5 decimal places?
3.14759.
Nope. You were very,
3
very, very, very close.
3.14 756.
Don't you do that. Okay, who's closer?
I have no
We both
idea.
guessed. I'm
Jack.
closer?
Yeah,
What is
way
it?
closer. 3.14159.
Oh.
Ah.
I
Yep.
don't.
You were one number off. You instead of 7, you needed 1.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
So Jack got that though.
Well, I mean, I didn't in a way.
Yeah, no, you did, but you were.
I'm not
closer.
going to mark that. We didn't get it.
All right, all right. So how many? Depending on how you believe, how many people have walked on the moon?
Motherfuck.
3, 2,
Dude, I don't even know, man.
4.
'Cause I'm going to guess 7?
Nope. Higher,
17.
a little lower.
10.
I don't think
9.
we got this. We're just guessing all the
11.
numbers
Yep.
in between.
Next question.
What was
It's
it?
12.
How many was it?
12?
12.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Was Tyrone Shoelaces still there videotaping everyone?
Right.
That's an Owen Benjamin reference.
Next question. During which years was Queen Victoria alive?
God damn.
18.
Fuck. I don't fucking know.
I have no idea either. I don't know.
1700s.
18.
No, Queen Victoria?
Well, hold on.
I don't even know who she is. Don't
Can
Google
we
it.
even get to 5 tonight?
I know, right? I think we both give up on this one. We have to have the answer to get the point.
Like Queen
Yeah,
Victoria.
exactly. 1819 to 1901.
See,
Oh,
I was gonna say
18.
18 something to something.
All right, where did the Vikings come from?
The Vikings, isn't it Norway?
Yep,
Ah,
there you go. Jackie got that one.
I couldn't.
Have you never been to Epcot?
Yes, I was
lived
thinking.
in Florida and I went to
See,
Epcot all the time, and
there's
they had
also-
the Norway Viking ride.
Right.
all
There's
the
also
time.
2 other places, but you did get Norway, so I figured let's just go
Oh,
with that.
well, I was
Let's
gonna
keep it
say
going.
Scandinavia,
That's sort of, but not on this.
but I think
Uh,
Scandinavia is all
Was it
that whole region
Greenland
up
and
there.
Iceland?
Sweden,
Pretty
Greenland?
much.
Sweden,
Yeah,
Finland,
it's-
and Norway.
Yeah, Sweden, Denmark, and Norway.
Oh, and Denmark.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
not Finland.
And
I was
What-
thinking the word Nordic, not Norway, so that's why I didn't want to say it.
all right,
Like,
here we
I know
go.
I'm wrong.
You guys ready for this one?
Okay.
What does GDP stand for?
Gross domestic
GDP,
product.
Gross domestic product.
Yeah, Jack got it.
Yeah. 2 and 2.
All right, next one. In what country could you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Italy.
Italy.
Yep, Jack.
Yeah.
All right. What color is chlorophyll?
Green.
More
Yep.
like chlorophyll.
I was gonna say. I knew that was coming. But yeah, Jack, you got that right.
What color is
Woo!
it? Green?
Yep. All right, now here we go. What does the Raven say in Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven?
Nevermore.
Yep.
I never read it,
Oh.
so I'm.
Bam. 5 to 2.
Bam, Jack won. Boom shakalaka. All right.
Yeah. All right. So next game.
Let's go.
Next game. Jackie, you should be the caller because it was Jackie
Yes.
versus Scott last time
Yes.
in the book. All right. Now we're gonna move on. Actually, do we move on right now? I think it is part of because I think history is part of P's and Q's. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the good, the bad, and the ugly of our show, as we like to call it, the P's and Q's.
I accidentally clicked on it. I had my mouse over there. I was like,
Oh, oh, that's right. Yeah, she's crocheting.
I pushed
Crocheting
it
or
too,
knitting?
too.
What's the difference?
Crocheting. I actually just started to learn how to knit, but going from crocheting to knitting is really boring.
Oh, okay.
But because crochet is like more, I don't know, it's different.
There's more action involved.
Anyway, it's boring. You guys would not. You guys don't want to
Next
hear
thing-
about it.
Next
the
thing
only
you
thing
know,
that I want to,
I'm crocheting watching Vanderpump.
the only thing that I want to hear about is you crocheting some fucking badass 2 Jacks 1 Scotch hats for this coming up.
I
You already
know.
did before. You already did before,
I
but
did.
also for this coming up Christmas again. But we needed. I want them to say 2 Jacks 1 Scotch, and I did. Yeah.
Alright.
And also I want you to make some patches. That way we can put it on
Okay.
the other hat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll like get those
Okay.
made out and shit. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Once I'm
Maybe we
done.
should just
Oh,
Send it back
Once
to
we've
you.
done
Put our
this.
names on it and all that shit. On the elf hat.
Yeah, we could do that too.
ooh, yeah.
Send them
I have
back
to
for an
figure out how
upgrade.
to do that. Upgrade.
Oh, by the way, speaking of sending stuff, I now have the time to send it. Well, I'm going to send it out this Saturday, so expect your guys' package
Package.
within
Right
the
on.
next 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah,
Fuck
I need to
yeah.
send you the stuff that I made for your mom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cool.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure Alright.
will, honey. mm-hmm. All right, so we're in the P's and Q's, but I think we have some history for us before we go on to our Twitterverse, or known as the X. The X Factor. What should we call the X now? It's just X. It's dumb.
It's
Anyway.
weird.
Saying it,
Yeah, I know.
all my exes go to Texas. I
Mhm.
don't know why.
Before our exes go to Texas. I kind of like saying that. That's kind of cool.
I'm about to send my exes
Alright.
to Texas.
I'm about to send my exes to Texas.
Send 'em
all
away.
right. So, historical events. All right. In July 27th, It's the 27th, right? I have my watch on.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Okay. So in 1586, Walter Raleigh brings the first tobacco to England from Virginia. I live in tobacco country, so
Nice.
anyway, I do. I
You know
live
what's
very
funny?
close to Tobaccoville.
We
There's a town
we
called
have a
Tobaccoville.
GPD, a GDP of fucking tobacco, but yet it's not legal to grow in your backyard. At least not here in California.
Which is ridiculous. You should be able to grow your own tobacco. That's fucking
Right?
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Fucking government.
In 1689, the battle this is how I'm going to say it how it looks to me. Killiecrankie.
That's what I read.
Battle of Killiecrankie.
Killiecrankie. So it's a Jacobite Scottish Highlanders under Viscount Dundee defeat Royalist force under General Mackay. Okay, sorry. I'm actually reading Outlander right now,
Nice.
and it talks about the whole Jacobite rebellion, but it's more about a love story than anything else. But it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
figures.
good book.
It's like Braveheart.
Sure. Yeah. I was gonna say, but with a lot of sex in it.
Oh shit! It's like
So it's
we're
more like
Scottish.
Game
we
of
love to
Thrones.
make
All
it
right.
loving.
Kind of, yeah. Honestly, not, but kind of. But I don't know.
Yeah.
On Netflix, you can watch Outlander on there. They have it as a,
Yeah.
it's a Star show, but they have their books, and the books were written by she's a historian. So she did a lot of.
She never
was
got
a
her
historian.
rockers off, so she wrote a sex book.
Well, it's really cool. It's a book about like a woman who was living in the 1940s after World War II, and she was a World War II nurse, and she's in Scotland with her husband on like they just got back together after being in the war, and he was a spook actually for the English army. And she touches these stones in the middle of Scotland, and she gets transported 2 years prior into like what's 17 in the 1740s, right before the Jacobite rebellion, and it talks about
where are these
Bonnie
stones at?
Prince Charlie and everything, and it like goes about the Jacobite rebellion. It's actually it's pretty cool about like the
So
Scottish
where are
Highlanders
these
and stuff.
stones at? I'm about to be like,
Yeah, I want to go.
And
touch
and then
it
whenever
on
I
the
get
top.
back to 2 years back, I'm gonna go back there again and be like,
I'm gonna go put my
You go
balls on
back.
these stones.
just
See if
your
it gets
balls go
bigger.
back 2 years. You're like, oh shit, look at that.
See if it gets bigger. I'm tired of playing with this 2-inch pecker.
Oh my god, that got a
Oh,
little too personal.
man.
I'm talking about my woodpecker, the little birdie I have here.
Oh yeah.
An actual woodpecker
Oh my
has a
god.
1-inch beak. Sorry. Anyways,
So back to history.
his story.
In 1789, U.S. Congress establishes the Department of Foreign Affairs, now referred to as the State Department. In 1866, the first transatlantic telegraph cable comes ashore at Heart's Continent, Newfoundland, after being laid out 1,686 miles by Isambard Kingdom Brunels.
Brunels?
Okay.
Either way,
Great
they're
Eastern
like,
Steamship.
they're like, say, can you hear me now? Say.
Right.
Good. Say. Transatlantic.
Is that when they did they still no, they Morse code, right?
Oh man, they probably
Yeah.
said C in the Morse code as well. Do
But-
you get this C? Period. Stop or whatever. You know?
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah,
Do
that's-
you
yeah,
get
say
this?
stop.
Stop. C. Stop. Or say. What do they think you? Did they say C or say? I think it's C.
See what?
Maybe it's
See
say.
or say.
The transatlantic. The accent is like say.
Oh,
Say. Sorry.
okay.
Say. You know.
But I think it was in the 1860s. So I mean, did they have that type of like 1920s accent? Like, as a
I think
bribery,
that's
say,
kinda
I'm
where it
gonna
came
chew on
from.
my
I
cigar.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, in
Old-timey
1921,
radio announcer.
Yeah.
yes. In 1921, Frederick Banting and Charles Best isolate insulin at the University of Toronto.
Oh, good job. See, that's where technology did a good job.
There we go.
Right there.
And
They
now
came out
people
with,
take Ozempic.
Is that what the penicillin is?
No, that's the type 2 diabetes drug that like
Yeah.
all the celebrities are taking now to lose weight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Wilford
Yeah, that's
Brimley,
right.
and I have diabetes.
I like how they did him on Family Guy. He's like, the other day I struck my wife, but then I remember my wife's been dead for 10 years. Who the hell did I strike?
Yeah, who the hell did I strike?
Diabetes. Oh, that was that for our what was that? History.
Oh yeah,
Thank you,
I still
Jackie, for
had
the
that
history.
going too.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Yes.
Let's go on to our favorite part of the show, the last part of the show, known as Shilly Watts here on Twitter. You can follow him at Admiral Schatz. It's actually William Schatz, not to get him confused with anyone else. But I was right on time where we were left off last time on Whoopi Goldberg. Hey, man. But no, because did I show? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so we left with, hey, man. Oppenheimer reveals Lizzo will star as the bomb. So, there's that from Drinking Bros podcast. That's a funny.
Oh man, Dan! I definitely know Dan Holloway approved that shit. He goes on a tirade about her sometimes. It's hilarious.
Here we go. Name something smarter than AOC.
My dick.
And Willie Schatz put, "Hey, don't talk about her like that. Horses are very intelligent creatures."
I'm sorry, she's not pretty. I don't care what anyone says. Like, they're
What?
all these. No, I don't think so at all.
I think so. I think she's fucking hot.
Yeah, I don't think so at all.
No, maybe not.
There's like a
fucking hot,
lot
but
of
she's
people.
hot.
Well, no, she's not. There's a lot of people who. Well, I don't think Taylor Swift is hot either.
I think she's pretty. I don't think she's
Yeah.
hot, but yeah. I guess in the eye of the beholder of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I told
Here's
you
this-
before, Taylor Swift is like that awkward friend that doesn't know like how her
She
body
dances-
moves, that
she
she doesn't have
dances-
control over
She
her own
dances.
body.
She dances like GTA Vice City stripper dancers. Like they're all like.
Yes, she does actually. Oh, dude. Oh, Jackie, you know who she reminds me of? Taylor Swift reminds me of Kristen from Vanderpump Rules. For some reason, I just imagine Kristen, and that's a bad image because fuck, dude. Which I just finished season 3, so happy
Oh,
she's
did
gone.
you really?
But she kind of came back a little bit. Yeah, I just finished it.
Okay.
So I still need to watch the reunion, and I'm dying to see that because I know Stassi comes in, and Jax
Yeah,
is like,
you
"Oh, I
need
haven't
to-
spoken to her."
You need to come on Sunday with Davey and I because he
I
started
am free this Sunday.
Vanderpump Rules. So
Really?
he did. So
Yes. Fuck yeah. All
I
right.
know.
I'm in.
I'm gonna have to start watching this fucking thing. You know?
Dude, yeah, you should, bro. You definitely should. These people are hot and sexy, and they all sleep
Oh,
with each
Jesus.
other.
No,
and the
I don't want nothing
drama
to do
is
with
like
it. Never mind.
fucking- The drama is off the hook.
3 episodes in, I'm gonna be like, or fucking.
We're
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
gonna
I
have to
can't take
send a
that.
wellness check to Scott's house.
Yeah.
Not to mention, these guys are like 1 hour away from where I live. So
Well, you know what's so funny though is that they're all like when this show started, or even now, like they're all our age.
Oh, that's
so
true.
when it started
Mhm.
10 years ago, they were
Yeah,
all
that
in
is
like their
true.
mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
And that's when I started watching it too. So like there's like right
I didn't even
now
think about
it's
that.
on and they're all our age.
Well,
if not
Jax
older.
isn't. Jax was already 30.
Yeah, except for him.
Yeah, he's the old fuck. And anyways, don't know how he's going to be out of this one because I don't remember seeing him in season 10, at least when I was watching it with you.
Just be patient.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. So moving on to Willie Schatz here. This is some cool shit you don't ever see anymore.
Bees had been living in this backyard shed for at least 2 years. The landlord wanted to call an exterminator, but the family who lived here wanted to save the bees, so they called me. When I lifted up the floor, I found a huge hive full
my
of gentle
God.
bees. The hive was so big I had to remove another section of floor to access the entire thing. Then I started removing the hive. Whatever I removed from the original hive went right into the new one so the bees would have
And
everything
this
they need to survive.
fucking chick.
After I removed all
No,
the
Right?
like, no, what the fuck?
Look at that.
Hive.
Fuck
As soon
you.
as I put the bees by the new hive, the night flowed in.
I want to
And the
marry
string of
you.
bees began running out from under the floor.
At the end of the
into new
video,
hive.
her her
So I
whole body
waited
was
until I could
Oh,
fit
God.
the crowd. After about 15 minutes, she appeared, so I put her in a crate
Yeah,
to
she's
keep
like
her
just-
safe.
Now she's a
Once the
plus size
queen was
model
in the
for
new
Victoria's
hive,
Secret.
Yeah, I
Some
actually
bees
got
began
stung
stinging all the other
17,000
bees on their
times.
way home. I left the hive overnight, and by the next day, the entire colony was in their new home, and it was another great day of saving the bees.
dude.
In yoga
bees
pants.
Living in this
are
backyard.
freaking
In yoga
crazy
pants.
awesome. Have you ever seen like videos of bees attacking like a wasp or
No.
whatever?
No, I haven't
What
actually.
they do is that so like a wasp, if a wasp is trying to come into their colony, the bees will form a cocoon like around the wasp, and it'll
Oh,
raise
shit.
the wasp temperature, like its
Oh,
internal
yeah.
temperature
Yeah,
up
that's right. I had
Oh,
that. They
yeah.
a few
okay.
degrees, and it just
They
kills
vibrate.
it. Yeah.
They vibrate so fast it gets hot. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? They're on some deep molecular
Mhm.
quantum physics shit.
Right. I will kill you with science. Extreme movement. It's dude, raccoons are the shit.
Oh my god.
Like they can be. They look like little dogs to me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's acting like a little dog.
Like a little dog. That is the epitome of a cat dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what's scary though is it has hands.
I know. Ew, it's so gross.
That's funny. I love
Yeah.
raccoons. I would
And-
love to have one.
And they have little thumbs too.
Yeah. Yeah. Those guys can fucking either kill you or save you. All right.
You'll
I'm not
never,
joking.
you'll never ever see this.
Oh,
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty funny. that is the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
And then the dog eats one.
Yeah, right. He's like,
Oh, fucking chimpanzee flings one or monkey, whatever. A bamboo? No, bamboo. What? Baboon.
Babu? Baboon?
no, that's
Baboon.
not a
The
baboon.
great babu.
I said bamboo. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck I said.
Not the right word.
Bamboo. Bamboo.
It's baboon,
Baboon. And bamboo.
That's a
and that
uh,
is not
wood.
a baboon though. That
It's
is
not a baboon.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I thought it was.
No.
My bad. Is it a chimp?
No. That's not a chimp either. I don't know what that is. It's not a spider
Like a baboon to
monkey.
me.
no.
Looks
it's
like a
not.
baboon to me.
No,
Oh,
Primate.
it's one of those small-
It's a primate.
that's good enough because that's accurate.
All right. That is a badass
Science.
machine.
Right?
This is a badass fuck machine. I wish I had one. It'd be a logger too.
Oh, that's the
I'm gonna say
shit.
something. I'm gonna say something really stupid.
Huh?
But that thing gives killer hugs.
Right? I found the new anti-pedo tool. That
Oh,
grab
Willie
that bitch
Shatz-
up and just
yeah. Or Willie Schatz likes to call it the Circumciser 9000.
right.
It's a badass attachment. Not gonna lie.
Pedo eater 9000.
Oh, here we go. Here's some juice for you
Dude,
guys.
I like this guy's podcast a lot.
I haven't heard it, but now I'm gonna start listening to it.
It's good.
Oh, is this it? Yeah, that's the one right here.
you were very eloquent on the way you.
So right here, he's talking to Anthony Weiner, a well-known Democrat.
That's right. He was bringing this fuckface on. I need to listen to this one. I didn't get to yet. I listened to other shit today.
And Anthony Weiner is he showed his wiener to 14-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Dick pics. And he's married to Huma Abedin, who's Hillary Clinton's best friend.
I'm surprised his piece was.
He was married to Huma Abedin. But yeah, in this whole interview, he was like extremely arrogant, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He was, it was just
This is going to get heated right here.
I only watched half of it.
Eloquent on the way you defended Hillary Clinton, on who she was when it comes down to politics. Are you still close to that family?
I'm not.
Okay. So who do you think between the two was a better politician? You think Bill's the better politician? Do you think Hillary's the better politician?
I don't think Hillary was a particularly good politician.
Okay, so she's a better strategist, you would say. She's more strategic, power.
She is a classic blooming where she's potted kind of public official.
Yeah.
Everything that she has been given to do. I watched her, as a rookie elected official come into New York and become an amazing senator. I watched her at Secretary of State be like, she blooms where she's potted. She knows government well. She's smart, as a very, very smart person.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that it's hard. I think it was hard for her to get her sea legs, being the first woman candidate of a major party. I think it was hard for her to get her sea legs in the framing of Bill Clinton's wife. I think it was a lot of things, or a lot of challenge she faced that you and I would not face on the campaign.
Do you think she's a good person?
I do.
Okay, so when we announced the fact that we're interviewing you, we kind of crowdsource with the audience what questions do you want to ask, and then our research team will go and say, hey, is there any credibility to this or not? And then we don't waste our time. So hey, we're having Anthony Weiner on. Great. So you have to ask him about Frazzle Drip. Go look it up. Oh, this video is a deep fake. Not any credibility to it on what happened with Hillary Clinton, Huma, and all this stuff. Nope, we're not going to ask him about that because I don't yet see a real source. A lot of it was stuff that, conspiracy, all this stuff that's being said. We're not going there. Yeah, you need to ask him about Pizzagate, because that's exactly what's going on with kids. Yeah, no, we're not going there. That's not something we're going to be asking him about. Yeah, you need to ask him about this, and you need to ask him about this. I said, okay. All of these things that they said we have to ask you about. To be fair, it's Bill Clinton officiated your wedding with Huma, your wife, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. So you've been very close, and your wife, is it still wife or is it ex-wife? I think it's separated since 2017, right?
We're separated. We co-parent Jordan, but we're separated.
Okay. And, she was a right-hand person to Hillary Clinton in 2016 while the scandal was taking place.
For years before that, she was with Hillary she's 20 years.
And the whole thing with the life insurance, the email, 650,000, the one folder with the word life insurance and the files that are in there. So the next thing that people said, you got to ask him is the following. So, Rob, if you can pull up this story, I'm not going to buy into this one. Well, 9 out of 12 cops, NYPD, who saw the email and saw what was in that laptop, committed suicide. And it was, 7 of them since June. And it was the most ever that this took place. And these are the men that committed suicide. So then we went and looked it up. And we're like, no, they did commit suicide, but it wasn't linked directly to seeing the laptop or the intel there. No problem. So again, no credibility there. So there's no reason to ask you the question about the 9 out of 12 cops that saw it.
You shouldn't even be listing them and giving it oxygen.
No, my job is to listen because I like to read.
List them. You shouldn't be listing these things.
Well,
these things
it is what it is.
Destructive. People have actually had violence done.
These are conspiracy theories that
all
some
that have
people,
books about them, though.
Right. But the one thing that we did look up that wasn't a conspiracy theory was the following. And this is the one that's kind of weird. And first thing I asked myself is, how the hell is our guy here, Anthony Weiner, still alive? What do you mean by that? Well, when you go through the list of people that have been close to Hillary Clinton and the Clintons and the Deadpool, this is not a conspiracy. You got the names of James McDougal, okay, Clinton's convicted Whitewater partner, died of an apparent heart attack. Mary Mahoney, a former White House intern, was murdered July 1997 at a Starbucks coffee shop in Georgetown.
Ron Brown, he died in a plane crash.
Vince Foster Foster was the next one. By the way, the James Dougal was a key witness in a key Ken Starr investigation.
Ron Brown was in a plane crash. Why is he on the list?
Ron Brown is another one, but it was a close person to this. Victor Razor. You got Paul Tooley, Ed Woolley.
Wait a minute.
Wiley.
You're reading a list of people that Bill and Hillary
I'm
Clinton
asking
knew.
you-
They're 80.
What-
They're 70
But wait a
something
minute.
years old.
I'm asking you
Of course
this
people
question.
die.
I'm asking you this question and an answer at the end. So you got Jerry Parks, Jane Bunch, James
man.
Wilson,
You're
Kathy
better. You're-
Ferguson, Bill
You're
Shelton,
better
Candy
than this.
Bow,
You're better than this.
Florence
pal.
Martin, Susan Coleman, Paula Grober, Danny Casolero, Paula Wilker, John
don't know any of these
Parnell
names.
Walker, Barbara Weiss. We should verify this yourself because you're running a radio show. You should look it up.
I don't
Charles
know any of
Meisner,
these
Dr.
names,
Stanley
my man.
Hurd, Barry Beal, Barry Seal,
Here,
Johnny
can you
Lawhorn,
read me the
Stanley
URL you're reading?
Higgins,
Can you read me the URL
Herschel.
you're
We'll
reading?
send you the most credible source
let
you
your
can look it
listeners
up.
know
Herschel
what you're
Friday.
what
We
you're
will.
reading
We'll
a
put the
list
link
of.
below. We'll put the
Just
link
tell
below.
me so I know what I'm
Herschel
responding
Friday, Kevin Ivy, Dan Henry, Keith Coney,
What
and these were part of the Ivy Henry case. Keith
to. What's
McCaskill.
the Ivy Henry case?
You can look it up. Ivy Henry case. So Gregory Collins, Jeff Rhodes, James Milland, Richard Winter, and then you got the close bodyguards, Major
Chemsick,
William
at the bottom.
Barkley, Captain Scott Reynolds, Brian Hanley, Tim Sable,
What do
General
you?
William
You don't
Robertson,
even know what you're reading a
William
list of. How is this? How is
Densberger,
this
Robert
helpful?
Kelly, Colonel Gary Rhodes, Steve Wills, Robert Williams, Conway
Is this gonna
LeBlue,
be-
Todd
is this gonna
McKeon.
be
I'm
included in
done.
the show?
It's 46 names. And
Of what?
When
Can
I-
you read
when
me
I-
the list?
when
Can you
I-
read me the URL so
when
I know what you read a list of?
when
before
I
answer any
finish
questions
when I
about it?
finish this, stillindestorm.com. You can look it up.
Still
So,
in the storm.com.
you can
This
look
is
it
your
up.
big moment, guys.
Yeah, so you can go. And by the way,
ads about chemtrails at the end of it.
He hasn't even asked the question.
by the
He's
way-
just reading the article.
He's reading a list of names.
So-
He hasn't even asked
asking
the question. It's a list.
the fact that you're getting nervous is an answer.
It's not
Yeah.
nervous. This stuff
Let
makes
me
me
wrap
sick
it-
when you repeat
Exactly, it
these
makes us sick as
ridiculous-
well. It also
It
makes us
obviously
sick.
doesn't. It
Of course,
obviously
because
doesn't.
the establishment
You
makes us
start
sick.
the question by reading a list of
Your reaction
well-founded
is an answer.
conspiracy. I know these things make me sick, and people
Your
have gotten
reaction
killed.
is an
over it.
answer.
Someone went into a pizza parlor in
Yes.
Washington because they believe this shit, and you're
Your-
making an echo
Your
chamber. out of it.
reaction is
Yeah,
an answer.
and they
So let me
shot
go to it here
the
now.
fucking.
No, no, no,
uh,
no, no, no,
what is
no,
it?
no.
The
You're not
reaction
going to
is an
read a list.
answer.
computer
Yeah, my reaction.
servers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
go
they
ahead.
just so
Sorry.
happen to shoot the server. Yeah.
Yeah, the modem or whatever. I don't know computers. Whatever. I'm tired. Sorry. Go ahead.
Is my reaction.
Yeah,
Can you
exactly.
tell me what that list, in your view,
You
what-
haven't allowed me to finish. If you allow me to finish the
because you're reading
question,
46
then you
random
can
names
do
off the internet,
whatever you want.
some fucking insane website.
I love your answer.
and
because
these people who you don't even know who they are, you're reading them on a list of something, making some kind of as if it's somehow suspicious. You don't even know who these human beings are, who have families, who are like out there, and now
I'll spend the
you're
next
reading.
2 hours with you one by one, explaining
Fine.
who
Go
each
through.
individuals are if you want to do
Fine.
that.
How about you pick one? Pick one and tell me who he was and what his story was.
Tom.
No.
And then he said, "No, no, no."
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot I was muted there for a second. I want to just make notice of this. When someone is guilty, they get defensive.
Oh yeah, that's
Usually,
a key
usually.
sign.
Now, Trump, he doesn't seem to be panicking at all anytime there's allegations against him.
No, not really.
So I'm saying there's a big difference here. Just take a look, you know. But I'm gonna keep playing this. I was trying to ask it earlier when I paused it. Is it cool if I keep playing this? I know it's 18 minutes, but fuck, this is some good shit.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll
we
play
can
the
play a
whole
little
thing.
bit longer. Yeah,
I just-
because we're already
Yeah, just a little
about
bit.
yeah,
And
because
then-
we're almost at 2 hours.
I feel that. I still have a little more though, but either way, it's like, well, all right, we'll get there.
We've already seen it, kind of. Yeah, but go ahead.
Oops, I pressed the wrong button.
Let me hit
Oh, wait.
play.
The button comes right back on. Oh no, it made me won't come back on.
You,
I actually pressed the X button, so
you
let me
son
just
of a bitch.
tweet those. All right, okay, so check this out. Sometimes I didn't know this was actually 18. When I first listened to it, I thought it was only 2 minutes long, to be honest.
You
I
didn't
did not
realize
know
that
this.
20 minutes had gone by.
Yeah, exactly. It
Weed,
was just so heated.
weed, man. Isn't
Because there's so much on here. But see, I feel like I'm gonna have to make another show just to update Chili Wat stuff. Because there's so much on here.
Yeah.
It's
And
called
oftentimes I have to skip it from this show.
it'll be the Twitterverse by
Who she was
Chili
when it
Watts.
comes down to politics.
Yeah.
It's somehow suspicious.
Already an answer.
I know. I am infuriated by people
I
who drag
understand
other
why
people's
you would
names
be.
who are powerless. You're not powerless.
Hillary Clinton is
I'm not-
powerless?
No, these people.
Hillary Clinton is
These
powerless.
people.
That's the problem.
These people.
Hillary's the problem.
You read a
The
list of people
the
because you have the
establishment
power to
people.
do it.
I don't-
People who do that are
I have
bullies,
the
and
power
I
to
don't
do-
appreciate bullies.
I have the power to do
You
what?
do. To read a
do
list
what?
of some
I have the power
stranger's
to
names.
use the DOJ and other things to control.
That's
my
not
things.
DOJ.
Yeah.
DOJ
Let me-
didn't make this
let me
list.
finish up
Some
my question.
jackass made a list in his
You have
basement.
the right to
You're reading their
answer.
names as if they're incriminating
You
in
have
some
the
way.
right to
That's
answer.
bullying, and
You
I don't
have-
appreciate. And
you have
I
the-
stand up against bullying.
Please
Please
do
do
so.
He hasn't even asked a question
He's
yet,
reading a
Anthony.
list and he's refused. And now he says, "Let's move on."
No, no.
Because I
You're a
set your
pussy.
answer already.
Nobody has said
He
move on.
hasn't
You're
even asked the
panicking.
question. I don't even know what the question is.
Yeah.
Pick a name.
I'm going to
Jeez.
ask you a question.
Reading
And you get
a
to
list
answer
of people who
or not
probably
answer.
And there are some of those people that had military titles in front of them, and you're
Exactly.
dragging their
That's
name.
even
through,
the point.
You're dragging their name
That's
through
even the
and
point.
You should be ashamed
Because
of
their
yourself.
families would want to know.
Because you've got a
Some of
podcast.
their
You can read
families would want to know.
some conspiracy theory podcast. Some conspiracy theory that 9
I
people read.
got
You
you. Oh, here
find
you
some
go,
guy that
yeah.
comes in, and then
Congratulations,
you
buddy.
go from Ron Brown to some obscure officer
Yes.
that used to protect Bill Clinton, who passed away. May he rest in peace for his
May
service.
all of them rest
And
in peace.
you are dragging them
Pause.
into some
May
wacky
all of them
conspiracy
rest in
theory.
peace. May all of them rest in peace.
Pause.
Yeah. That's
Right
the
there
diss
is
there.
right there is where we can end it, and
Yeah.
that is the perfect epitome of the communist agenda, or the way to smear your opponent is to give them the name of something that already has a bad taste in people's mouth. This
Calling them
conspiracy,
a conspiracy
theory
podcast.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you, dude.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna end it right there. Do you guys cool if I
Yeah.
just finish off these last 6 minutes here? I think we have for the 2-hour mark. Oh, we have 10 minutes for the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, just
But-
show a couple more. We're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys could take off if you guys want. I'd like this just to keep just
No.
fucking. There's a lot of good shit here, man. I'm telling you. It's up to you guys.
no, just do a couple more.
Well,
Come on,
if you guys are,
yeah.
well, I actually,
Yeah,
I was just gonna
I've
go
got, yeah, my son's got appointments tomorrow. So
I feel you.
while you guys continue that, though, y'all have a great night,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I will talk to you guys later.
All right,
Right on,
later,
Jackie.
Mom.
It's been good, and have a good night.
All right, see y'all.
Yo. Some more Willie Shats here. Now we could go on further. I know I'm in a different time zone as you guys and everything, but I don't really see why we have to really stop. You know, if people keep watching, they keep watching.
Because ADD, attention span,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And also, yeah, I'm in Indiana. I'm only like an hour off from her. I do have to work in the morning too.
Oh, that's fine, man. It's all good. I think I'm gonna keep going longer though. But do you want me to keep going longer, or you're gonna say?
Yeah, you
goodnight?
can do a couple more. I'm about to be out in a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here's Ted Nugent.
Would you speak to the
Last
people
week.
who believe it is a worthwhile vaccine and it is saving lives? Are they just dead wrong? Are they been fed a line from the federal government?
Tim, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the people that went ahead and got the jab. I speak their language. I would speak to them thusly. Bah, 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 bah. They understand that.
Well, so all these millions of people that got the shots, they're just stupid?
Yep.
Would you speak to the people?
Yep. Because they
Yeah.
don't do their research.
Yeah, I
as
remember
we're
seeing
seeing
that
now.
a while ago.
Yeah, as we're seeing now is we're pulling we're having the time where the "I told you so" moments are actually happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, actually, I got this one from it was earlier this week. That's why. But so let's see, whistleblower. Okay, well, I think we talked about that one already. Here's Jim Jordan versus Stacey Plaskett. This was on the hearings for censorship, actually.
Every 5 minutes, but we're Mr. Kennedy, you're now recognized for your opening statement, and then we'll go right down the line. He's going to go a little longer.
Excuse me, point of order. I know that witnesses usually have 5 minutes. I see 10 minutes on the board. Is it going to be 10 minutes
We'll
for
give him
every
5
witness?
minutes, but we're pretty lax with this. We'll let him go for
We
a
are?
little, yeah.
I've seen you hammer gavel down on quite a number of
We're
witnesses.
giving senators and former Democrat members of Congress and all kinds
He's
of folks my
neither.
time.
He's neither.
I'm just saying in past history.
Okay,
in
okay.
committee. But
Let's just watch
you-
the time for all the witnesses.
And if
then.
you want to cut him off and censor him some more, you're welcome to do it.
Oh, that's not my job. That's your job. Why don't you threaten a witness so that they can not want to be a
Mr.
witness?
Kennedy is recognized for his opening statement. We'll give him 5 minutes, more or less, and then we'll move to the next one. Mr. Kennedy, go right ahead. Mr. Kennedy, you are now
Is
recognized.
she all coked up too? Is she pulling a Hunter Biden up there?
Right? Jesus.
Bitch, Democrats are the only ones who are censoring anybody when it comes to anything in these courts and shit like that. Because they literally just did that to him. So
Yeah,
get
what's going on
fucked,
with
bitch.
freedom of speech? They all voted
Yeah.
to censor the censorship hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, and this lady right here. She's being talked about lately. So right behind Plaskett is a staffer. Looks like she wrote the damn thing, coked up all night.
Oh, this bitch, yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening to this on audio, you should check this out. At least pause it. Go on over to the last ending of the show and just watch these Willie Schatz, or follow him yourself. At Admiral Schatz on Twitter has all these goodies in the bag for us.
Now look how she's man, I don't know.
Maybe
It's like
she's an
getting-
alien.
Right? But dude, like look at her breathing.
Yeah, dude, she's out of breath.
It's really
Nice.
weird. How
Her
much
eyes are
Ritalin?
wide. Yeah,
Yeah, how much
Ritalin,
Ritalin
meth.
did this bitch pump today? She's like, look how good I did. Much knowledge. How
Wow.
good I
And
did.
she knew, and that was an error. She knew where the error was, so she told her in her ear,
Exactly,
hey,
yeah.
this is actually
She's
what
like,
I meant to
hey,
say.
I'm fucking crazy. Listen to me. All right, yeah. I gotta head out, homie.
You gotta head out, man.
Yep, time to be going to sleep. Gotta go to work in the morning. But anyone that is listening, I will catch you next week. If you're gonna
Yep.
keep going, cool. But I will be catching you next week. If anybody is interested, Business Party Podcast, look up that shit. That's my other podcast. And love y'all. Have a good night. Good talking, Jack, and good episode.
Yes, sir. Right on, man. Have a good one.
Later.
And yes, we are now into the late hours of 2 Jacks, 1 Scotch. 1 Jack left. This isn't going to happen every episode. I don't know. Maybe it will, because Willie Schatz just continues to have some goodies that I believe just everyone should have. You should have a follow. Follow Willie Schatz on Twitter at Admiral Schatz. Got the goodies, best of the besties. Here, right here, it says Snow Brown and the guys from Home Depot is about women empowerment, actually, because here's 2 of the stars here and what they say about it.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign. Yeah.
You said you were bringing a modern.
Yeah, but it looks like Snow White is going to be a sad and lonely bitch later when she grows up, because she didn't want to love a man, didn't want to start a family. None of that that we thought was you know. Oh, here's about this story we read earlier. The California Superintendent of Schools, Tony Thuman, was kicked out of his own meeting on transgender notifications by Chino Valley Unified. Oh, no. Earlier was Temecula. This one's Chino Valley, which is pretty close by as well. And yeah, they were kicked out because of the,
Students at risk because they may not be in homes where they can be safe.
Time. And I learned something from a previous board president. Guys, be respectful. I am going to do a point of order, which I learned from a previous board president. Tony Thurman, I appreciate you being here tremendously. But here's the problem. We're here because of people like you. You're in Sacramento proposing things that pervert children. You had a chance to come and talk to me, Tony. By all means, you had a chance to come talk to me. Why was it so important for you to walk with my opponent? You are the very reason why we're in this.
May I have, as a point of order, as the board
Point of
president...
order, this is not your meeting. You may have a seat, because if I did that to you in Sacramento, you would not accept it. Please sit.
Can I get a point of order?
You're not going to blackmail us. You already sent us a blackmailing letter on previous things. You'll not bully us here in Chino. Please seat.
Point of order.
In Chino. We're
Point
going
of
to take
order.
a 5-minute break.
Point of... Just give me a point of order. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Wow. That was a little bit of mix-up. I'm not sure who the crowd was cheering for there, but it looks like California State Superintendent of Schools, Tony Thurmond, is kicked out of a meeting on transgender notifications by the Chino Valley Unified Board President Sonia Shaw. Okay, so the lady was Sonia. Very right. She was, in my opinion, what she said was a good thing. She's like, we don't want you to pervert our children. This TikToker has a breakdown over asking a doctor what sex she is. This is what gender ideology does to a person. So this kind of looks like a dude. You know what? They almost pulled it off pretty good.
Understand why in the year.
Wow, even the voice too.
Doctors are still forcing their trans patients to sit there and misgender themselves multiple times over and fucking over again to satiate their confusion and curiosity, and how they seem to just not be able to understand how I said I take testosterone because I am transgender, my body doesn't produce its own, and then later saying how, like, referencing my pregnancy and this and that, and she just didn't get it. She didn't fucking get it.
She didn't get it?
Just had to, like, really drill it in that she was confused, despite the fact that I said I am transgender. I take testosterone. And then her just be, so how are you pregnant? Do you have a uterus? Do you have this? Do you have that? Are you female? Are you female? Are you female? Do I fucking look female?
Well, buddy, as sure as you don't look female, if you are transgender, I mean, you still are female. Either way, I don't think you close the gap. What would explain the pregnancy? But this dude, take it as you will, girl or female, I call everyone dude. That's a nice term to use universally, right? Dude. Hell, sometimes I say bro, but no, not to everyone.
Anyway, I'm still not any closer to getting the referral that I need for the bronchoscopy to find out about the hole in my lung. My new PCP got me to say that I'm female. So there's the American healthcare system in a nutshell.
Well, at least the American healthcare system wants to know what you really are in order to help you out. Maybe they're going to give you some wrong drugs if you say you're the wrong gender. But who knows? There's that person going all the way to China in a hole. Bam. Hits it. Doesn't make it. Ooh. Don't know where they end up. Bye-bye now, says Willie Schatz. And I'm not going to play that one. Here's Greta Thunberg getting arrested, saying, we're still fighting for climate change. How dare you? So I don't need to play too much of that. If you don't do this, you may get killed by the mob. Awesome. Oh, yeah. We're going to check this one out. Let's see. Oh, this is in Israel. For the mob. Yeah, it sucks to be the mob, but don't stop traffic, especially on a freeway. Yep. Very rightfully so. Now I heard something about Palestinians up against this and everything about that, and it's like, why isn't there any peace there? Either way, that's not my country. Oh, we gotta go back now. Nope. Back this way. Willie Schatz. Here again. And we're gonna play a few more before we get out of here. Even though we have a whole tons of stuff here. Just all the good shit. And yeah, see, we're almost there. The body of Barack Obama's chef was found in a pond near former President Martha's Vineyard's home. We already talked about that one. I guess that's the man right there. And Drinking Bro says, what did this man know about the Clintons? Hashtag Obama. Very true, very true. Let's see. Felt this in my soul, is what this person says.
Over the past few years, I have been called things like crazy, uneducated, out of touch, stupid, murderer, and ignorant. There have been seeds of doubt planted in the minds of the ones closest to me regarding my mental state and well-being. I have been talked about behind my back poorly and have been made to feel awkward around the ones closest to me. I have been shunned from society for actually doing the research instead of just listening to the TV, a politician, or a celebrity. The truth is out now, and all will be held accountable for their actions. We are coming for every single last one of you.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the way life goes right now, seems. Nothing's better than seeing little ones at a soccer game. Oh, good. We have some Jackass music in the background. Oh, shit. Little boy got hit the head with a ball. Who threw that ball? Did they throw it at him? Is that what happened? Or the guy hit the ball? Oh, they did throw it. So they did throw a ball here at this little kid. Oh, poor kid. Either way, it's some good, fun time American shit. Here's how a lot of Americans feel right now.
Like this fucking cat.
We're in big trouble.
Hey, y'all might be in trouble if the world ends. This guy right here, I say, let's light this fucking candle. Let's burn this motherfucker to the ground. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but like, I'm mentally tired. Like, it seems like every month my bills just keep going up and up, and I'm sitting here stressing on how I'm going to pay them. I don't even have a social life anymore. I don't see my friends because I can't afford it. So I basically just work, come home, recluse in my house like a damn hermit. It's a really sad existence because every day is the goddamn same. Every morning I wake up, I get online. The country's still ran by a guy that talks to people that ain't even there. Society's trying to tell me it's okay for my son to be my daughter. Society's trying to tell me that it's okay for a grown man to date a child. I'll buy the damn gas and I'll even help you pour it. Let's burn this motherfucker completely down.
I think he may be right. I think we're all just waiting for that bugle to call, right? Just recently,
okay, here's
I don't know how recent this is actually.
You've seen all the grainy footage of nuclear test blasts that you've
sure.
with the mushroom clouds, and there are always these grainy things, and there's all these like little houses lined up and these little trees lined up, and it blows everything down. Yeah. Okay. So here's the question, right? So what happened? Okay. So this is great. Okay, you'll love this. So what happened to the camera?
You son of a bitch.
How is that happening yet the camera is like totally stable and fine?
Oh my god!
And by the way, and the film is fine. The radiation didn't cause any damage to the film.
Oh my god!
By the way, okay, we'll do this one. We'll do one more time here. Let's see the car.
Oh, there's this one.
Just showed up.
Oh,
okay. Look at that! Just all of a sudden, there's a car there.
Where the car
no
comes
car.
From.
No car.
The second does it really look like
car?
Does that look like a real car?
That's insane.
Is that a house or is that like is that a 12-inch scale model?
What?
Right.
Oh, that does look fake.
Because also the camera didn't move at all either.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the smoke is too big. Watch when it hits. Like the volume, like the size of it, it looks small.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks like we're looking at something that's like a few inches tall.
If you watch like making of Star Wars, any of the any movies before CGI, whenever they do anything like that, it's always with these tiny models.
Yes. Yeah, this looks fake as shit.
Let's get another one. It's like, okay, what the camera's fine.
Oh, that was inside. That camera was inside the building.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it was a good.
I mean, it did go to black in the way, but either way, who knows? Willie Schatz likes to say, fake nukes. Fake nukes, everyone. Here's the president of Canada getting told.
Arrest this piece of shit! Arrest him! You're a criminal! You're a criminal! You're the reason why Mike didn't get a fucking appointment, nothing! You're a piece of shit criminal! You're a fucking criminal! You need to be arrested!
Yep, they're just as angry as we are with our president, but somehow they could get a lot closer because I've yet to see videos of anyone. Actually, I did see there's a couple of videos, but it's never a loud crowd like this. It only gets loud when the yelling starts. But yeah, I have seen a couple of videos call out President Biden, but I don't know if he was president then or if he was campaigning at the time. The construction worker was one of them. Here, what's this video from Coast Coast? Trudeau is not welcome by anyone. I'm not gonna show that one. This is the video asking about aliens.
Discuss in public setting.
Intelligent extraterrestrials.
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, Biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still in the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Well, that's it right there. Non-human, so it could be anything, like we said earlier, squid and octopus. And I have to talk to you in a skiff about this later. So, is it really happening? Don't know. Maybe it could just be part of a whole big distraction. That's what others say. Moving on before we get to the ending. I think we're almost pretty much over pretty soon. UAP drop. Oh, okay. So yeah. So go to Willie Schatz Twitter at Admiral Schatz. If you go to him, follow him, you'll see all this stuff on other alien stuff. Like Clayton Moore sits down with guest Jon Stewart, former candidate Illinois governor, talks about the alien stuff, I'm guessing. CIA reading room, UFOs, fact or fiction. There's a nice reading right there. Interesting UFO documents, Willie Schatz says. Right here, in that very hearing that we just heard a clip of, those two arrows are pointing to former intelligence community inspector generals. One is Charles McAuliffe, who's sitting behind the UFO whistleblower, David Grush. And the other is an ex-DNI Clapper on the left. If so, hugely significant. It's kind of like they're telling him, nope, don't talk about this shit. Don't talk about that shit. You could also find here, while you're waiting on the UAP report to drop, why not enjoy a little light reading from this person right here? There's a nice threads going on. I guess NASA has something to do with this. Those aren't NASA signs, but kind of I thought so at first. Oh, look. Mitch McConnell died yesterday.
This week.
On air.
Good bipartisan cooperation. And a string of
malfunction. So did you hear that? I'm going to replay this, folks. He was talking, and then he stopped talking, and he just stays quiet for the rest of the thing. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but...
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation. And a string of...
What's going on, buddy? Wow. Well, Some say he had a stroke, and I heard he's actually recovered. So who knows right now? But nonetheless, these old people in our office, this should not be a thing. There should be term limits, especially if you're at an age, and especially if you malfunction like that. Why should you even be involved in politics when your brain doesn't exactly work correctly? But anyways, guys, I think that does it for me as well. I got some other things to do as well, but I am in California, so it's a little bit early time than my other two co-hosts as well. Anyways, guys, it has been a great episode of Two Jacks, One Scotch. I'm going to play it one more time right here where you can find us. I believe that's this one right here. Yep. Right there. Those are our social medias. Once again, playing at the 2-hour, 14-minute mark. And yeah, there it is right there. You can find us right there in those handles. Until then, I'm Captain Jack, and this has been another wonderful episode of Two Jacks, One Scotch. Till next time.